Okay, right now I have a tutorial for you guys on how to replace your barrel on your airsoft gun. So, this probably won't be useful to most advanced players, but to a beginner that wants to kind of upgrade their gun, maybe get a little higher FPS out of their gun, this is how you replace the barrel. So what you want to do is locate your hop-up system. This is what it should look like. So what you want to do is see this green tab right here. What you want to do is remove that. Once it's removed, you can slide off the entire rest of the hop-up system itself. As you can see, there is an O-ring, a little piece of metal, and this green kinda air nozzle cylinder thing. This is what connects to your, this is what seals the air on your, this is what seals the air on to your gearbox, to your barrel. So you want to make sure you still have that. Make sure it's greased up. You want that to be greased when you replace this barrel. So since I do not have a barrel with me right now to replace this one with, I will just reassemble this. So make sure you have this piece of metal and the O-ring. You probably should put that on your new barrel if you haven't already. Make sure it is not blocking this little notch. There's a little notch right there which this clamps onto. So let's just replace this. Let's reverse the steps. Stick the screen thing on here. Make sure it's flat. Also make sure it's oiled and greased. Then you want to take your hop-up system, stick it back on there, kind of twist it. That will help. Stick it back on. Now, what you do with that little piece of metal, you want to make sure you can see the notch right there and stick the metal in the end of the hop-up system. Then place the O-ring at the tip so it looks like it's airtight. Then you want to take your green snap-on piece, that's what I'm going to call it, and stick it back on your barrel. Sticking your barrel back into your upper receiver is a snap and easy to do. First, you take your barrel and stick it inside your upper receiver. Make sure this part right here on the hop-up system, that is what your BB's going to. That's how they feed up into the gun. Make sure it is facing up. Stick it all the way in until you can't push it in anymore. Then you take your lower receiver, slide it back on top. Put back the 2 pins. Give them a little tap. And that is how you replace your barrel on your AEG.